everybody, it's Emma and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. I don't know why I keep putting up the numbers like 2. Eventually I'm gonna run out of fingers, but I guess that's a problem for another time. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something that I've kind of been putting off for a while, but I'm gonna do it in a way that makes it really fun and still productive, but also hopefully enjoyable for me to do and for you to watch. Today, my goal is to have a little bit of a cozy read-a-thon, if you will, in order to finish some books that I've been trying to read and work toward my Goodreads reading goal before the end of the year comes around. Now here's the thing with me and reading. I always do these things with very high hopes, and I usually make some progress, but I never get as much done as I want. And unfortunately, I think that's just because I'm a slow reader and I like to take my time, and so I could sit here for 4 hours and get through a handful of chapters. But even so, I thought this would be a fun video. It's raining outside, it's very, very dark, and I thought I would give it a try. Hopefully it's a fun video, and who knows, maybe if you have some reading that you want to get done, you can do it along with me. Obviously this is going to be a condensed version, right? So you're not actually going to be here with me as the hours go on, but get out your book and read with me. That would be really fun. I'd love that. Yeah, so that's the goal for today. I don't know how long I'm gonna be reading. Like I said, it's like 3 p.m. so my goal is to read for at least an hour or two, but I'm gonna have like a break for dinner and family time later. And then I have some tasks that I'm ignoring right now, but I do have to get done eventually, and that I should check in on later tonight. But other than that, I'm just gonna chill out and read for a little bit. So let me talk to you a little bit about what I'm gonna read today. Something else to know going into this video is that I'm getting over being sick, so if I sound off, that's why, and I do apologize. I like to think of it as just another reason to do this reading because I really should be resting. I really should be laying down for a little bit and focusing on healing, so really I'm doing this for my own good. Alright, back to my books. So if you watched Vlogmas Day 1, you're already gonna know what I'm reading. So I'm still reading the same books, but for those of you who haven't seen it or want an update, starting with The Three Body Problem. This is our book club book for December, and book club is tomorrow. This is as much as I've read. So yeah, this book I think was like 390 pages, and right now I'm on 100, so I'm like getting there. But the challenge for me with this is I know it's a good book because, well, first of all, my friends have good taste and they picked this book, but also the challenge is I don't really know what's going on. I'm just confused, and I know that it's about a scientist and like he's seeing numbers and he's trying to figure out why that's happening, and there's like a bunch of secrets that's going on. It sounds like there's like a governmental political revolution happening. No idea how it all works out. Like I don't even really know if my interpretation of what I just said is correct. That's just kind of what I understand. But if you've read this book, I'd love to hear what you thought about it. So that's my number one priority. I want to try and finish it, but like I said, I'm a slow reader, so any progress is good. But then I'm also reading Misery by Stephen King, which I've actually made significant progress on. I'm like 2/3 of the way done. I have maybe less than 100 pages left. So if I have time or if I need a break from The Three Body Problem, I'll check back in with Misery, which is a great book. Like I'm fully invested and I need to see how it ends. It's shocked me more than once, but I have to know how it ends and I need to finish it. So without any more of me procrastinating and talking, I'm now going to set the vibe of the room. I'm gonna light my candle. I'm gonna put a little soundscape thing on my laptop here, and I'm gonna do maybe like an hour of reading and then check back in with you. three-body problem for, I want to say it was more like an hour and a half. But I started at page 99, I think, and I made it to 139. So that's 40 pages. I don't know why. I'm just taking me forever to get through this book. I don't think I'm going to finish it, unfortunately. I'm going to keep reading it, though. I think I'm getting a better sense of what's going on. Like, I just read was still a little confusing. Like, I don't understand the end that we're working toward, if that makes sense. But I do find small bits are starting to come together, and so I understand a little bit more why things are happening, but I still don't really know the significance of any of these things. To make it worse, I do remember the beginning chapters of this book started, I think, in a completely different time period. Like, I think it was before the main events of the book. So my brain is still stuck on that because it was the part I remembered. Even though I'm now thinking, like, maybe it wasn't super relevant to the main plot, just, like, an additive to help give it context. But I don't know. I think it's a good book. Like, it's well written. It's definitely entertaining so far. It's just confusing to me. I think we're gonna eat dinner soon. So I'm gonna read for, like, another 45 minutes. I'll eat. And then once I've had, like, some time to think about what I've read and hang out with my family, maybe that's when I'll do my next check-in. I'll talk to you again soon. I feel the need to introduce you, if you haven't met her already, to Stevie, who's creeping behind me, the Build-A-Bear that my sister and I got in July to commemorate our graduation. Class of 2024 t-shirt over her sweatshirt. But yeah, she's just been, like, hanging out in the background there. Fun fact, her name was inspired by two things. Well, three. First of all, my sister, because it was her idea. But it's first a reference to Stevie Nicks, because I love her, but also one of mine and my sister's favorite book series. My sister introduced me to it, the Truly Devious series. The main character's named Stevie. And if you remember, I was rereading one of the books from that series on audiobook during the Thanksgiving vacation vlog. Lots of fun little tie-in. She's just a little creepy back there, but she's hanging out. Anyway, I need to stop procrastinating and just try to get this book read. I'm gonna read for like another hour, I think, so until 9, and then I'm gonna go get ready for bed. And then I think I'll read a little bit more, and then I'll just have to go to bed, call it a day. Alright, I have some positive news to share. I'm starting to understand what's happening, which is really great. I'm nearing about the halfway point. The bottom is what I've read. I think I left off like page 175, so I'm making good progress. I found out that the first part is connected to the rest of the main story. I just couldn't remember the character names, and that's why I was confused, but I get it now, more or less. And it's actually really interesting. I am still a little thrown off by like the scientific aspect of it. The descriptions are really well made and like I can understand what's going on, but there's a heavy science plot that I'm not really sure that I'm keeping up very well with, which is fine. You know, like I've never read a book like this before, so I'm just trying to do my best, but that is a factor that I think has been affecting whether or not I like it. it is what it is. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's about 9 o'clock. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go rotate my laundry. I'm gonna get ready for bed, and then I will continue reading for a little bit. But I do want to take a break right now so that I can lock in, as they say. Alright, I am all ready for bed. I'm ready for my last little reading sprint, if you will. We'll see how far I can make it. Don't think I'm gonna finish it based off the progress I've made so far, but I feel a little bit better going into book club. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more reading, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, it is 11 o'clock now, and I'm done. I'm like falling asleep while the pages are turning and my battery's dying, which is really great timing, you know? So, final consensus. I started on page like 99, I think, and I ended on page 210. So, I read about 110 pages, if I'm doing that correctly. Yep, I'm just gonna have to stick with about halfway for book club tomorrow. I tried. If you're watching this and you're in our book club, let this video be proof that I tried, really. That's okay. I think I'll still get a good discussion. And I think I will finish this, just out of pure curiosity. I did not get to Misery, but that's okay. But yeah, I think that that's gonna be the end of this Vlogmas Day 2. This was really fun. At this point, I don't know how the video is gonna turn out. Let me know if you like this kind of video because I would love to make more of them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. But if you have any feedback or video ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And while you're there, maybe consider answering the question of the day, which today is going to be, what are you currently reading? So obviously you already know what I'm reading, The Three-Body Problem, Misery, and then I was rereading The Hand on the Wall for fun, which I don't think I showed in this video, but yeah, so I don't need to talk to you anymore about what I'm reading, but feel free to share what you're reading in the comments below and we can talk about it. If you like this video and want to see more, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching my video, and I will see you again tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 3. Bye!